me, you hate me. But just know that it's me that you love and I hate. And don't ever regret the decisions you make, but just simply embrace it. Put some patience within yourself and never expect.
What up, though, y'all? I'm out here with Eric 6K. How you feeling tonight?
Feeling good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. What did you talk to the people about for the people who are not here?
We talked about people taking advantage of resources and also networking, the power of networking and building relationships with the people that you see out in the world that you don't know. You gotta walk up to these people and actually talk to them and see if they got some work for you, because they might have it.
So what you say? Do you got some work for me? Like, what are you saying?
Nah,
like,
so it's just general talking. You walk up, introduce yourself.
Yeah.
Let them know what you do. Sometimes I walk up to people and I ask them, what do they do?
Yeah.
Because most of the time you might be in a room with a millionaire or somebody that has something going on that you can actually benefit from, or services that you can provide to them.
That's facts. You don't even know unless you talk.
You gotta talk to them.
That's true. What is one thing you learned tonight?
What did I learn tonight? I'm trying to think, because it's been a lot of sipping.
Yeah,
with the sip and learn.
There was a lot of sipping going on with the sip and learn. So that's all I wanted to know. What did you learn tonight?
What did I learn? I learned a lot about business credit. They dropped a lot of jewels about business credit and just different ways to attack it. And it's good to have that information, because as entrepreneurs and people that want to go further in life, you got to be open to bringing in new information.
That's facts.
Because even me, like, only time I've seen results is when I was consistent and learning something new.
What kind of business do you have?
So I have a production company. I do music videos. I do work for Huntington Bank, Comerica Bank. I done stuff for BMF. I do some of everything. I also do graphic designing as well, branding and marketing.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, I just did branding and marketing for this newly open restaurant downtown in Greektown.
What's it called?
It's called Great Lakes Burger Bar.
Okay.
Make sure y'all check that out.
You ate there before?
Yeah, I'm literally always there as well, because the food is so good.
Bar?
Rather, if you get a seafood pizza or a surf and turf burger, we got it.
Oh, wow. Vegan.
We got vegan burgers, and we got cauliflower pizza.
Oh, we love cauliflower.
And it's good. And I got an inspired drink. It's called the 6K Polaroid.
6K Polaroid.
Yeah, so make sure y'all check that out as well.
You doing big things out here.
Appreciate that.
No problem. Let the people know where they can find you at social media wise.
So Instagram wise, y'all can find me at Big Hood Jr. That's BIGHOODJR. And y'all can reach me there. I respond to everything. Like, I look at the request messages. I watch who watched the story. I pay attention. I'm making sure I'm reaching out and touching the people, because that's how I am. I want to inspire and still be able to be accessible so people can talk to and you actually respond.
Of course, definitely.
Yeah.
And that's important, right?
Yeah, it is.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by and talking to us tonight. We appreciate that.
Thank you. Make sure y'all get ready for that sip and learn.
Yes. So how often y'all, when they can, because if they missed it tonight, when can they expect it? When can we?
We doing another one in May. I ain't gonna tell y'all who own it, but y'all gonna want to be there, because we got some real bosses coming.
So get y'all
some big names. I'm gonna tell y'all now, some big names.
He said it.
Stay tuned. 6K.
I'm out here with the broker. Auto brokers.
If you can dream it, you can drive it.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been dreaming of some things.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about that later.
Okay.
Hopefully O can help me get into it. We'll talk about that later. Oh, how you feeling tonight?
I feel good, man. I'm inspired. I'm grateful that some of my brothers saw my vision and they came on board.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, you don't have people that say, okay, what do you need from me? Without no money. It's just, where you need me at?
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to DJBJ, baby. I got a hard time with it. Oh, no. Look at this laugh. Oh, no.
Yeah. You got a lot of problems. What did you learn tonight, O?
Man, I learned today is the power of vision. Because I vision just having an event about financial literacy. And boom, 100 people. Easily. So, now you just made me go harder. You know what I'm saying?
So how often often do you plan to put these together for the community?
So, you know, with DJBJ and 6K Lens, we want to do one every quarter.
Okay.
So the next one will be planned out in May.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you know, that'll give us enough time to start really organizing it. This was our pilot, but we'll have 3 to 4 months to put it together, and it'll be way better than this one.
Now that I have both of y'all here, how can people become corporate sponsors?
You can
Spin that bag.
you can reach out to DJBJ, or you can reach out to All Auto Brokers, or you can reach out to 6K Lens about sponsorship, and we can email you a sponsorship package.
And to be honest, man, we want individuals and people who about their craft, really want to get out there, and overall really want to be a part of this financial literacy. Just don't take it as an opportunity. You take it as a stepping stone to your career.
Thank you. Y'all heard it here. Oh, let them know where they can find you at social media wise.
Hey, you can find me on at All Auto Brokers, and all you got to do is really find the tag. The tag is, if you can dream it, you can drive it.
Real for real. Thank you so much.
You walk off camera to see what he look like.
To see what the setup probably look like.
Setup, yeah, that's sweet.
Thank you. What up, though, y'all? I'm out here with DJ BJ. How you feeling tonight?
Feeling like winning. Yeah, for real.
Okay, stop playing. Now, I know you spoke tonight, right? Mm-hmm. For the people who are not here, what did you speak about?
I spoke about relationships, and specifically business relationships. From Bank of America to American Express to Michigan First to just lawyers too, having that paperwork right. All relationships.
Definitely. Now, how often are you guys going to put these mixers together for the community?
If I said I know, I'd be lying. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I ain't gonna do. I ain't gonna lie on this camera. So I don't know. I honestly don't know. But hopefully the next one, you hear, because the building and the vibe inside the building right now is incredible. And it's a lot of energy.
Yes.
And to see this many entrepreneurs who hungry and ready to be rich. I know a lot of people in there were saying, it ain't about the money. I can cuss on here?
Yeah.
Fuck that. It's about the money. Everybody got dreams of being rich. Everybody got dreams of wanting to be successful and, you know, want to be able to take care of their family. So that's what we do it for. So if you say it ain't about the money, I'm just, you know, my story a little different than everybody else. I got to keep it 100, you know what I'm saying? Because I done been through some shit.
Yeah.
I done been through some shit.
So what made you want to get into financial literacy and actually be able to put this together? And how long have you been advocating for it and everything like that?
Well, me and O are like
Yeah.
real good friends, you know what I'm saying? Like, how O say decided, he reached out to me a while back, but when I seen the word broker, when it come to cars, it's like, that's a car in somebody else's name, they credit, so, you know, I stood back from him. But once I got to know O and how his business operates and what he exactly does, you know, it's really just want to find a vehicle for you. So once we linked up on that, the rest is history.
Gotcha. What is something that you learned tonight from the other speakers?
What I learned tonight from sitting in here is I don't know everything.
Oh.
I don't know everything, and I'm okay with that.
Yes.
Because what I don't know, I will pay somebody to do. You know, you gotta spend that money to make that money. If you think you're gonna just make money and not spend money, you in the wrong business. You might as well get your 9 to 5. For sure.
Hey, that's facts right there. Is there any other things that you would like my audience members to know?
Yeah, let me say the hardest thing about finishing something is starting it, especially when it comes to business. And it's easy to be broke. I'm gonna say that to y'all right now. I'm gonna say that in the most humblest way possible. Cocky is the new humble. I want you to hear that. Cocky is the new humble. So if you don't think you're the best, if you don't think you're the one, if you don't think you're the GOAT, you're already downplaying yourself before the situation even starts. How you gonna pop the balloon before you can blow it up?
Okay, that's facts.
Come on now.
That's facts. Social media handle, of course, even though they probably know, still let them know.
You can find me on Instagram at DJBJ3525. But before you follow me, go follow at Pizza Cat Max, 407 East 4th Street, right downtown Detroit. I'm not hyping up something that I'm a part of. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna let the people speak for theyself.
What's the best pizza down there?
The best pizza down there, I'm gonna have to say either the Trapper's Alley, that's a seafood pizza. Sometimes you can get it marinara. Sometimes you can get it with garlic parm. You got the Southside J, that's pepperoni, bacon, and banana peppers, but one of my favorites is the Coney pizza.
The
It
Coney
tastes
pizza.
It tastes just like, and it's vegetarian.
Oh, now we got to
It's
try that.
vegetarian Coney pizza.
said
It tastes
right
just like
now.
chili cheese fries and chicken wings. You'll never know.
I'm gonna
Straight
have to go
vegetarian.
try that one. That one. That's the one I'm
Come
gonna
see
go
us.
try.
Come test it out.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give you a drink on me. Drinks on me that night. Soon as she pop in.
Got you. I ain't gonna forget he said that. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for inviting us out. We are having a great time.
This is part 2, y'all. Last time it was this one.
Yeah. No, and
Part
that's
2.
right.
Part 2.
Thank you so much. What up, though, y'all? It's your girl Andrea Alexis, and I am out here with
Skrill.
Skrill. How you feeling tonight?
Powerful.
Powerful. Now, did you speak already?
Yes, I did.
Now, what was you talking about to the people? What type of information were you giving them?
Yep. So I'm Skrill. I'm the co-owner and partner of Motu VJ Spirits, a Black Michigan-based spirits company. I touch bases on collaboration over competition is a big motto of mine that I talk about, especially in the Black community. We compete a lot in sports and everything.
Yeah.
But in business, it's good competing, but we need collaboration also to get that financial wealth and financial freedom.
That's facts. I agree with that 100%. Now, when the people leave from here, what do you want them to kind of be thinking about as they leave after, they're done listening to everybody speak?
I want everybody to be thinking about their 10-year plan and, building out their family legacy. I know a lot of wealth is starting with us.
Yes.
And so just really being confident in the alternatives and the new information that they're receiving, and doing their due diligence in that information also, because a lot of information, what we do, we go into these rooms and these spaces and obtain all this information, and we be so excited, and we go back to our families, we go back to our friends, and we tell them this information, and we give them all the tools and the information that we was once in this space, and they shut down our dreams of, oh, boy, girl, you can't do that.
Yeah,
that's not possible. Oh, you think you can excel, and it limitates you. So I want people really to home in the information that they receive today and get collectively with people in this shared space and build with them rather than going out and telling people before you execute what you're doing, because our people are visual learners.
Yes.
So we got to show them exactly what we're talking about with building wealth.
I agree with that. That was some good gems right there that you dropped. Now, how long have you been into financial literacy?
I've been in financial literacy since roughly about, I think my mind expanded 2012, actually. In 2012, my mind expanded into more financial literacy, building generational wealth. Originally, I was born and raised in Inkster, Michigan. So I went to a lot of different schools in that diaspora. I went to Wayne Westland School. So I've been around. I went to Dearborn Heights School. So I've been around Arab Americans. I've been around Caucasians and people that own family businesses and different things like that. And also some Black wealth. Like Don Barton is one of my entrepreneur heroes. He was one of the Black wealthiest people from Inkster, Michigan, but also Detroit. He owned Barton Cable and sold it to Comcast. So that's how we have Comcast. And then went out and opened up casinos and tried to bring them here before him and Michael Jackson tried to bring casinos to Detroit. And our city council shut it down. So now we got all these casinos that's not Black owned, that don't look like us and don't put back in our community. But it was people out here trying to do it that looks like us, but our community wasn't being collaborative. We wasn't coming together and unifying around that. So that's where my mind in 2012, once I really understood financial literacy and how to create a pathway to wealth, and it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's an up and down battle.
Yeah.
And I'm still learning every day, and I make mistakes every day, but I'm steadfast and really wanting to build this legacy for my family.
Well, thank you so much for those gems again that you have dropped. Please let my audience know where they can find you at social media wise. Maybe if they would like to learn more or, just follow you just to see what your path is.
So you can follow me at my business, Motu_VJ. That's TU_VIGET, and that's on Instagram. You can go to our website, Mo2VJspirits.com. We have champagne, we have wine, and we have a vodka that's on the market. All our products are in the state, are certified through the state of Michigan, so you can find it at your local liquor store. You can find we're in over 200 locations, over 60 Meyer retail locations throughout the state of Michigan. But you can also order our wine online and it gets shipped directly to your house. And our Facebook is Mo2VJ Spirits, and just reach out. We're doing a lot of different things inside of the community, and actually Mo2VJ Spirits is Latin for strengthen community. So that's what it actually means, and that's how we move through community. That's why we wanted to be involved in this Sip and Learn with the financial literacy, and a lot of other events to come. And definitely I'm going to invite you all out to our first annual gala, March 10th. So you and your partner can come out. Invite only, black tie, black dress at MoCat. Your husband, you and your husband can come out. Black tie, black dress. Invite only at MoCat, Museum of Contemporary Art, Detroit.
We'll definitely invite us to that. We'll be sure to come. We'll be sure to join y'all.
Yeah,
thank you so much for your time, and thank you for dropping those gems on us. Please.
No problem. I appreciate you all. Power you, because the power is in you.
Yes, of course. What up, though, y'all? I'm out here with. What's your name?
Cigarette_off_third. I was about to give out my real name.
I mean, that's fine to give your real name, too. So,
Cigarette_off_third.
what is that about?
Cigarette.
Off third? Yeah, that.
Okay, so story on that name, how I got that name is, we in the projects, you know what I'm saying, little young kid. I ain't like cigarettes. I used to take people's cigarettes and boil them up, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I got the name Cigarette. Little cigarette, yeah, that's me.
Okay, okay, all right now. But I don't have a cigarette around him.
Yeah, I'm breaking that motherfucker. We good?
Yeah, no, we good, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm breaking it.
Anyway, so are you here to speak or are you here to learn? What?
I'm here to learn and grow.
So what you learned so far?
Financial literacy, man, just basically relationships as well, because they just punched that in the last little bit, just
right.
Punched it down your throat. Relationships is very important, which I've been knowing coming into this. Relationships is very important, so just by, you can get good, deals on business credit, shit like that, just by having good relationships with these banks, credit unions, shit like that, So, yeah, you feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
So overall, what are you hoping to learn and be able to tell somebody else? What are you overall before the night is over with?
That's a good question. What I'm hoping to learn. What I'm hoping to learn is really just on how to just like, because a nigga running his businesses and shit, so it's just like, I just want to know if I'm on the right path, for real, just like, okay, I see how y'all doing it, okay, is I'm fucking up? I know I'm fucking up a little bit, but that's cool, but is it a big one or a little one? How can I...
a big or a little fuck
Yeah,
up?
you feel me? Yeah. How can I move on from that point? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so it's like, basically, a lot of what they saying and shit in there, it's like, it's lining up in my life, so it's like, okay, cool, okay, I know I'm on the right path, I know I gotta do this, but connections, relationships, you know what I'm saying? So, I gotta go back in. I gotta make some more connections.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because Eric, I believe his name is Eric.
Fact check.
Okay, Eric. He was talking a lot about the financial literacy and setting up the business structure and shit like that. That's cool. That's what I'm looking forward to, because I want to set up another business, a media company, similar to what y'all got, shit like this. This cool. I like this setup. This setup hard.
So what kind of business you have?
Okay, so I do. I own a record label.
Okay.
Also, I do fashion. I have a fashion company called Richware 313. My record label is called Never Rich Enough Music Group 313. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing that, and then I also do podcasts and shit like that. You feel me?
What you been talking about?
Podcasting, anything concerning fashion, anything concerning music, financial literacy, I'm big on that. So this was another thing. So I'm like, yeah, I need to come there.
Yeah.
And that's what they gonna be on. So
Yeah.
that's why I came here, to make sure I'm on the right course, on the right path, and to connect and, you feel me?
Yeah.
Learn.
Well, let everybody know your social media handle.
Okay, social media handle, like y'all just heard, cigarette_off_3rd. And then my the record label is Never Rich Enough Music Group 313. NRE Music Group 313 on Instagram.
Thank you so much for your time. I'll let you get back in there making your connections and everything.
Oh yeah. I got good drinks, strong drinks.
What up, though, y'all? I'm out here with Jaja. How you feeling tonight?
What up, though? You already know. I'm grateful. Okay.
Now, this event, are you here to learn? Are you here just, hanging out, supporting?
Both, actually.
Okay.
I understand the importance of financial liberation and stability within our community, and I'm supporting three amazing young black men that are doing great things. It's good to see black men doing great things without a hashtag on their back, but actually promoting hashtags and the great things that they're doing in the community. So it's really a blessing to see these men take the lead in their community, and we're all about building bridges and closing gaps.
I love that, definitely. Now, what is something that you're hoping to learn tonight?
Well, one, I want to, of course, connect, network, because your network is your net wealth. And so I want to connect with like-minded people because I tell people all the time, either we're going to help each other sell out or you're going to be a sellout in your own community. Those are your only options.
Hey, and now why do you think it's so important for our community to learn more about financial literacy?
Because money make the world go round. I mean, we killing each other over it. We robbing each other for it. I mean, we get the money and we stunting on each other for it. So why not learn the power and the benefit of money? Money is a tool to get us to the next level. And once we understand and utilize the tool in the right way, we'll be able to build a better community like we should.
I agree with you. See, she dropping gems. Everybody's coming, dropping gems tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Please let my people in my audience know where they can find you at social media-wise.
Of course. What up, though, y'all? It's your girl, Jaja. You can follow me on all social media platforms. Z as in zebra, S as in Sam, Z as in zebra, S as in Sam, A as in Apple. Jaja C. Hubbard. You can follow me on all major platforms. And listen, tune in Monday through Friday, 9:10 a.m. Superstation. You already know what time it is. It's your girl, Ja. Let's go.
Thank you so much for your time. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night.
Of course, you too, girl. Keep doing what you doing.
What's happening, y'all? I'm out here with Marshawn. How you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling blessed.
Yes, as you should.
Yes.
Now, are you out here to sip and learn?
Yes, sip and learn, sit to get to know.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, what is it that you want to learn exactly?
Everything about my business, everything how to do business things.
Yeah.
Be able to learn everything underground with the business. So logistics, be able to put everything on the front panel of a business, quality and quantity of a business. So a couple of gems. That's what I want to do.
Yes, definitely. You just got here?
Yep.
Okay.
I just got here.
They done been dropping some gems. I'm sure
Okay.
they still going to continue to drop
Okay.
some. What's the name of your business?
Well, my business is called Nunu's Kitchen,
Okay,
Detroit.
so you cooking?
Yes, I'm a chef, big chef, okay, not the little one. And I also have a weight loss and skincare line. It's called Amazing You. I used to be 415 pounds, and now I'm down to 195.
What, girl?
Okay, get it together.
Now, drop your social media handles
Okay,
if the
yes.
people are trying to. Okay.
They gotta follow me.
Yes.
Okay, follow me on all social media platforms at MAURCHON_. And if not, you can't find me under there. Just put in the search bar the Nunu.
What's your favorite thing to cook?
What's my favorite thing? Anything vegetarian and pescatarian, but everything. My favorite dish is a salmon berry salad. Just tune in to Nunu's Kitchen Detroit on Instagram as well and follow them.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Yes.
Listen, I'm ready to go order something from Nunu's Kitchen.
Yes,
'cause I'm
as you
should. We can't wait to check
me?
out the
Okay, I can't wait to see you. Okay.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Yes. What up, though, y'all? I'm out here with Chris. Chris, how you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling great.
That's great. Now, you said you spoke tonight. What did you speak about for the people who are not here?
So I spoke just about the topics that they covered on the panel about credit, relationships, things like that. And I was just really reiterating the good information that those brothers shared tonight. It's a really good panel.
So, from your opinion or from your perspective, what are like some key facts that our people should know out here when it comes to the financial literacy?
So I would say, to echo what some of those brothers said, your network is your net worth. So surround yourself with individuals who you kind of want to be like, and that's kind of hard sometimes because, we grew up with our friends, our cousins, our families, and we're comfortable there. But you got to get uncomfortable if you really want to kind of make strides in the right direction.
That is facts, definitely. Now, when everyone gets out from here, what are some kind of important things that you think they should have learned if, because you guys are covering a lot of
it's a lot.
gems in there.
Yeah, it's a lot. I would say maybe some key takeaways is, or are to focus on your personal credit, right?
Yes.
So I would say that, but also personal development, looking to improve yourself by some measure every day.
Yes.
Whether it be reading a book, listening to a lecture, or watching a podcast, just doing something productive that's going to help you become the type of person you want to be in 5, 10, 15 years.
That's true. That's important. That's a great gem as well. Yeah. Now, can you please let my audience know where they can find you at social media-wise?
On social media, I can be found at See Some of Y'all, CSUMMYALL. And that's pretty much it. You'll see me around the city. I invest in commercial and residential, and have a staffing company. So, I'm here. If you see me, you can stop and ask me any question. Say what's up, though. Or what up, though.
What up, though.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time.
All right, thank you.
Jason, how you feeling tonight?
Pretty good event.
Pretty good event. What you learned?
Basically, dealing with the business credit, creating those relationships, and then continue to build yourself to build something better. Yep.
How long have you been into financial literacy?
Oh, pretty much I've been running my own business now for, I would say about 10 years, so
what's your
a lot then. I own the City of Detroit's hockey pro. I used to play pro hockey.
Okay,
so we just signed a contract with the Red Wings. We do a lot of stuff for the community, so we locked them up pretty much.
That is dope. Now, what are, in your opinion, what are some key points that the people should know as far as the financial literacy? Like, what are some key things that they?
Well, I think one of the good points that one of the keynote speakers spoke about was just keeping those relationships in the situation. That you are reaching out to people, let them know, even if you can't make it on, make that payment on time, to have some kind of relationship to continue to build for later on, and just keep a good resume for it.
Definitely, I agree with that. Can you please let my audience know what your social media handle is?
I'm the worst person to social media.
You're not on it.
I'm on social media, but
can't remember it.
Fresh Ice 83 for Instagram, and then I probably post once a year. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I stay out there.
You said when y'all see you, you see you. That's it. You ain't on the
Indeed, that's what they were just saying a second ago. So I'll be out the way. But and also about our nonprofit, our own City of Detroit's hockey program. So we sponsor a lot of kids from the inner city to play hockey, and that's called Detroit Ice Dreams, and that's on Facebook and it's also on Instagram. Detroit Ice Dreams.
What's the age range?
We go 3 to 17 boys and girls.
3 to 17.
Full equipment, the whole nine. It's on the west side of Detroit. And like I said, they do a lot of community stuff as well. So we do homeless, we adopt families, we partner with schools to do uniforms. So we try to teach our kids, outside of sports, it's still, you don't have to be NHL, NBA, any of that type of stuff to be successful in life. You still got to get back and be, grateful for where you came from.
That is dope. Thank you so much for your time tonight. Yes, thank you. Did you come to Sip and Learn?
Yes, I did. And I learned a whole lot.
What you learned?
I first off, I learned never to give up.
Okay.
Which I was in the process of doing because I took a hit in my own business as well. But I learned to never give up and to keep pushing. At the end of the day, never give up. Believe in yourself. That one little loss, that's not it. It's not it. Keep God first and keep pushing.
Yes.
I definitely learned that.
That's an important thing.
Also to believe in yourself and take accountability. If you don't take accountability, then you're going to keep repeating the same cycle because it all started with you.
Hey, that's facts. Those are some good gems right there to remember. Now, what kind of business do you have?
I own a painting company. I also own a landscaping company as well. We haven't branched off into the trees and all of that. But like I said, we front, back, weed, whack, blow. Got to get more saws other than that, but we leave it crispy cut. We leave it nice. You feel me? Clean, no complaints.
Now, why do you think financial literacy and having these type of mixers are important for our community?
Because for one, we need to, as African Americans, we need to keep our money in the circle. Me personally, I've had the chance to stay in Dearborn and other things like that, and you know, the other cultures, they keep their money inside the circle.
Yes.
They hire them. They only do business with them. They spend money with them, but they gonna take ours because we are making them rich.
That's facts.
We're making them rich every chance that we get. So I say that we need to keep our money in our circle. We come up, like they was talking about, generational wealth.
Yes.
And it also starts with accountability. It starts with one person, and it grows from there.
I love that. Well, can you let my audience know where they can find you social media wise?
On social media, you can find me at Kari LA on Facebook, and on Instagram, you can also find me at 4_ Kari LA as well.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
All right.
What's happening, y'all? I'm out here with Tamika. Tamika, how you feeling tonight?
I'm good.
That's good. Now, did you come to sip and learn, or you came to speak to the people?
I came to speak to the people. I learned some stuff too, though.
Okay. Now, what were you, for the people who are not here and didn't get to see you tonight, what were you talking about?
Business credit, personal credit, and how to really capitalize on it, and like how to actually use it and utilize it.
Yeah.
To make sure that you're using their money to fund your business, however it's going to take your money to get there.
Of course. Now, what are some key points outside of that the people should know, you know, as far as financial literacy? Like, what are some main things that you kind of keep with you when you, like, if you got a little cousin or niece or your child that you want to tell them?
Make sure you know your spending habits. Make sure you know your budget. Seriously, you need to make sure that when you are doing it, you should never go over 30%. You should always be under 20% actually in everything you do. So your credit limit should be 20% when you spending. So that means if your credit card is $500, you should always have $300 available on your credit. Period.
Yes.
You always need to have available credit, and you need to understand what your limit is. Don't go over your limit. I don't care if they offer you $10,000.
Yeah.
You take it, but don't spend it.
That's important.
Take it,
that
but don't
is
spend it.
definitely important. Now, what are some few things that you've learned tonight? You said you was learning.
Some of the things I learned tonight was everybody got to hustle.
Yeah.
Everybody got a story. And I learned that when you place yourself in rooms and you be transparent, people gravitate to you just being organic. That's just it. And if you look around you, everybody is really you.
Yeah.
They've been through something or similar, or a family member. They understand your dynamics of what you've been through.
Yes, definitely. How long have you been dealing with financial literacy? Like, how long have you actually been trying to learn about it or getting, you know?
Actually, since the pandemic.
Okay.
2020, I started doing business ventures. I've been in corporate America my whole life. So when it shut down, it was like, let me start learning some stuff.
Yeah.
Then I started dabbling with my administration work, and next thing I know, I'm Miss Business Builder. I'm Miss Business Builder. That's what I do. I help entrepreneurs build their business.
And that's important.
It is, because you wouldn't understand how many people with brick and mortars don't have business credit.
You're right.
They don't have business credit.
And they don't know about it.
They don't. They just literally funded their business out of their pocket. They paying for things, simple things, tissue, paper towel, just the starter kits.
Yeah.
So
how can someone contact you, reach out to you if they're trying to learn some things, if they want to hire you to help them with their business?
So on social media, on Facebook, I am Tamika Stewart. On Instagram, I am Ms. that's MZ Business Builder. The business is have two S's, so it's BUISSNESS.
Thank you so much for your time.
You're
Thank you for
welcome.
dropping those gems. I hate that I missed your speaking,
okay.
you know, but I know it was some good things. Thank you again for your time.
Thank you.
Of course. I am out here with Tuck from In the Field, right?
That's me. What's up?
I'm kind of feeling, you know, I done made it. Like, you on my show, like.
I feel like I made it. I'm on here.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't get me up here to do this type of thing, so now I feel like I'm making it. I'm making it a little bit.
We making it. Now, I'm sure you done answered this a few times, but where did inspiration come from for In the Field?
Well, the inspiration came from, I'm an artist myself, so like it started with me.
Mm-hmm.
And when I first seen it, I'm like, damn, this shit's sweet. So I'm like,
when you first seen what you put together?
Yeah, so like I was like, damn. Oh yeah, I'm about to keep doing this, and then like I got a partner in this, so like he do the videography behind it, so like we about to just keep it pushing and keep going. So that's how the inspiration was behind me, because I was like, I want to put something intimate for my fans.
Yes.
But then when I seen it, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this for other artists.
Listen, that's dope as hell. Like, people are like geeked up that they own, like, literally, you know how back in the day, I'm sure like you a 106 and Park fan, like TRL, like you know what I'm saying, like putting together platforms like that for the people. So that shit dope as hell. What you learn tonight?
What I learned tonight, I just I learned that relationships is more than money.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like, them relationships is the most important thing. You know, just focus in and don't burn bridges, because people out here burning bridges like relationships ain't worth more than money. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts as hell, like literally. That's facts as fuck. Now, what is one thing that you kind of, outside of, you know, the relationships and everything like that, what is one thing that you feel like the people should know as far as the financial literacy in businesses and everything like that?
Yeah, like they said, I feel like the business credit, like building your credit, keeping your credit all in one A1.
Yeah.
Like, that's the biggest thing, like, because you can get what you want.
That's facts.
And you can use their money instead of yours.
That's who don't like using somebody else's money.
You hear me? No cat.
No, for real though. No, I agree with that. Please let my people know where they can find you at social media wise. I'm sure they know, but still for the people who
And
don't
if y'all don't know, y'all know. Nah, it's Tuck Money, man. We live in the field, but I'm in they field today. You know what I'm saying? They got me on here today. Y'all can follow me at Official Tuck or In the Field Live. You feel me?
You would spit something before you leave? Like, I mean, like you would spit something before you leave? Like,
You want me to get on here and spit something?
Yeah. I mean, we don't got our gold mic. We usually do the mic drop. I'm sure BJ will tell you, you know, like, damn, you know.
I said it's a hot girl summer. She living foul to get a check. Got a couple handbags, got a life full of regrets. When I got a body done, she coulda put that towards some debt, but she gonna fuck the next nigga that don't care to spend a check. She gonna play like she in love until that bag gone. And he might fuck her once or twice and put his mans on. Thought she was getting cuffed cause she a red bone. But it's a white bitch with a tan on, willing to do whatever me and my mans on. You feel me?
Damn, he went crazy, y'all. He did go crazy like that. He ain't in the field with it. He over here at Power You Podcast, but he went crazy.
Yes, sir. Y'all make sure y'all go follow them boys over there at Pizza Cat, man. Best pizza in the city, you heard? Yeah.
Energy.
Yeah.
I'm right.
You know what I'm saying? Any field Pizza Cat, you know y'all gotta come see it.
East 4th Street, you know what it is.
And y'all can just hit me up because we'll pop up.
The Coney Pizza.
Yeah.
We're gonna go check that out.
Yeah.
One
Y'all
time
make sure y'all go do that.
Some of that red bottom, DJBJ Remy red bottom, for real.
Courtesy of Remy Martin.
With the big brand.
Yeah.
So y'all, I'm out here with Caesar, and he, okay, now let's show them the inside again.
There you go. That's
I like that. That's fancy. I like that a lot. Woo. Now, how much that run you? Like a regular person?
This suit's probably $2,500 of silk, wool, and linen. All custom is built around you. You know, if you go to a typical place that's making suits, say you go to your typical suit place, they're gonna take what's on the rack and build
like a big
and build build and take what they have and do their best for you.
Oh, okay. Now, how long?
Interview.
Why you in our interview?
Hold the mic like that.
My bad, bro.
Now, how
His facial expression, he's like, "What you doing, man?"
I know, right? He messing it up. How long have you been designing suits?
I've been in suits for 12 years.
12 years.
Yeah.
That is dope. That is awesome. That is creative and different. I like that. So, what is a common thing that you hear in the suit business? What is?
I'd have to say the most common thing in the suit business is loosely using the word bespoke. Bespoke's something that's made from scratch. Somebody will have a ready-made garment and call it bespoke, and they're just using that to manipulate whoever they're selling to.
Oh, wow.
So that's a big thing. That's a big thing. And custom just doesn't mean that it's tailored to you. It means it's built around you.
Oh, wow.
So that's a huge factor.
What is one thing you've learned tonight?
I'd have to say more about your personal credit and how that connects to your business credit. They touched on some great points for that.
Yes.
How people think they can just have some business credit and without establishing their personal credit. I think that's huge.
What is the name of your business?
I'm out of Chiquini's in Birmingham.
Okay.
And I'm starting my own pretty soon here. So, and then I'm transitioning over to Saks Fifth Avenue right now.
That's dope.
So, I'm excited for that. You get to sell a lot of different things. Tap into it. Nobody knows that yet, so that's my first time saying it out of a couple people exclusively
We
here.
got an exclusive over here at Power You.
So, well, I do work for the Pistons, design a couple of their suits, and moving forward, I'll be doing some more. So.
Wow, that is really dope. Congratulations again.
Thank
Please let the people know where they can find you at social media wise.
Social media, you can find me at Caesars.son, that's CAESARS.SON. And then that's the only social media I got right now until my brand gets built a little bit more.
Yes.
So.
Well, thank you so much for joining us and stopping by.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Of course. up, though, y'all? I'm out here with G. G, how you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling real good.
What you learned tonight?
Oh my goodness. I learned that when they say get in the room, they mean get in the room. If you get in the room with some people who got some knowledge and some gems, it's a blessing to you and you can learn.
Yes, definitely. What is one thing that you learned? Did I just ask you that? Okay.
It's okay.
You know, sorry, y'all.
It's okay.
The question, what she saying threw me off. Okay.
It's okay.
All right. We just go.
We here. Bump that.
So do you have a business?
Yes, I'm a CPR instructor.
Okay. That's dope.
Thank you.
That's dope.
Thank you. It's called the Pink Instructor. I like to do a more ethnic look on CPR because CPR has pretty much been dominated by, one nationality. Not trying to be funny, but
that's
when we take our spin on it and we get in there and we have a lot of fun, we can still teach you things that are vital for you to learn in a more effective manner that you will retain better.
What got you started into wanting to do CPR? Did
Girl,
you
let
ever
me
save
tell
somebody's
you.
life one day?
Let me tell you. My mama came in my room and said, I'm opening up a CPR school and you can teach.
Oh, okay. Oh,
that's how that went.
Whoa.
And I started at 18 and I just turned 30 and I've been doing it since then. I love it.
That is amazing.
Thank you.
What is one thing that you think the people should know? Just, it could be CPR related. It could be the, financial literacy related. It could be anything.
Well, I feel personally that everything we do is connected to God. And if you really connect to Him and you really vibrate higher and He really pulls you to Him, do your best to listen.
Yes.
If you find yourself in a space where you can't listen, you can't hear Him, you pray to Him for specifics. I need clarity, I need peace, I need confirmation. And everything else you do, if you put God first, it says in the Bible, all these other things will be added to you. That means finances, emotions, mentally, spiritually, everything will be added to you.
I love that. That was a great gem she just dropped for the people who are not
Came out the Bible.
But can you please let the people know your social media handle?
So my Instagram is The Pink Instructor. I promise you're not gonna find nothing else on there. And I'm the princess of CPR. If you need me, call me. I come to you. It don't matter. I don't care.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, of course.
I appreciate it.
Yes. What up, though, y'all? I'm out here with Ashley. Ashley, how you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling real good. How you feeling?
I'm good.
Okay.
What you learned tonight?
Girl, I learned the importance of networking and the importance of building credit and just the importance of really handling your business. Period,
Yes,
in general.
definitely.
Okay. P's and Q's.
Do you have a business?
Yes.
What business? Shout it out.
Okay, one, I'm a life insurance agent.
Okay.
Two, I also act. I host. I'm with the most. I got it all. Whatever you need, I got it. Okay.
Stop playing with her. Social media handle. Where do people can find you?
Miss Ashley Betts. MISS Ashley Betts with 2 T's. Like all bets on me.
Hey, okay,
now.
stop playing. Now, how long have you been into financial literacy and things of that nature?
So, I've actually been in the financial service industry for the last 7 years.
Okay.
I'm really big on generational wealth. I'm actually studying right now to get my investment license so I can help people build and create retirement accounts, mutual fund accounts, college savings, all of that. So
that is pretty dope.
Yeah, girl,
we thank you so much for you doing it, girl.
Okay.
We thank you so much for stopping by and talking to us.
Thank you.
Is there any advice you just want to give the people before you leave?
Y'all, make sure y'all get life insurance. Period. Straight up. You have insurance on everything. Make sure you cover your flesh. Leave generational wealth. We not doing GoFundMe, okay? It's affordable. Talk to somebody. Do your research. Figure it out. You can afford it. You need it, okay? Your car is insured. Your house is insured. You need to make sure your whole body, your income, everything is insured, okay?
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
He said women had us because this is Curtis.
Yeah.
Curtis is agreeing with me. Okay. Curtis, what were you talking to the people about for the ones who are not here? What were you talking about?
So I have a financial planning business.
Okay.
And so part of the panel just talking to the group about financial literacy and financial planning, things you need to do financially to prepare for your future.
What are a few key things that the people should do, like myself or the people who are not here? What should we be doing?
I always tell folks, first thing you should do is pay yourself first.
Okay.
Okay, so people will often, when you make a budget, you usually put all your big bills up top, and then when you want to save, it's at the end, and it ain't nothing left hardly to save. Right.
$2.50.
Exactly. And what I tell people is you got to treat yourself like your most important bill. So you should be at the top, like myself, the 10% of whatever you make should go right to yourself. Okay, so make that budget. You know how much you're getting. Put 10% of that to yourself. So if it's $1,000, $100, top of the budget goes to you.
Yeah.
All right, and then you take care of your bills after that. Okay. That's hard for folks to understand and kind of grasp, but you're gonna be broke anyway. So you might as well go ahead and pay yourself first. And you know, if you get
have a little lunch money.
if you're short on a light bill, you know, you can make some arrangements or whatever, or do whatever, or you know. But if you're gonna rob Peter to pay Paul, don't do it to yourself. Also, buy assets when you do spend your money. Go ahead.
So, okay, so that buy me like a nice car, even though, you know, I still owe Peter a little bit, but, you know, I can use the car later to kind of flip it if I need it.
Flip it, okay. Well, I don't know what you're going to do.
That's the right word.
Right, well, when you're flipping something, usually you're flipping it for a greater value.
Yes, that's
and
what
the problem is that you can't do that with a car because the car is a depreciating asset,
Okay,
right?
so that's not the, okay,
So
you didn't mean depreciated, okay.
Yes.
The asset.
Yeah, and actually it's a liability in a lot of cases because, particularly if you have a car payment, it's a liability.
We don't want those problems,
Yeah.
okay?
So pay yourself first, number one. Number two, always assets over liabilities. When you do spend your money.
What kind of assets
Mhm.
exactly? Because I just named them.
Yeah, right.
We don't want that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
So here's the thing, okay? At the end of the day, anything, anyone, any experience that takes money out of your pocket, okay, is a liability. If it takes more money out of your pocket than it puts in your pocket, it's a liability.
Fact.
So
I'm
it's
a
important.
liability
Sometimes, you know what, fellas? These ladies can be a liability, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful, you know. But hey, there are guys that are liability to women too. So don't get me wrong. Yeah, we don't want them. Either. So people gotta be assets for one. So 100%. So again, put away 10% first. Pay yourself first. Second thing, the money you do spend, try to buy things that put money in your pocket.
Definitely that. Please let the people know where they can find you at social media wise.
Yes, it's well, I have a few social medias. Curtis Lyons on Facebook, okay? Lyons Legacy Planning on Instagram, okay? And then, of course, Curtis Lyons on LinkedIn. Then I have a website, which is Lyons Legacy, Lyons spelled Lyons,
okay.
legacyplanning.com.
That's dope. Well, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate talking to you tonight.
Appreciate you.
Thank you. How y'all doing? I'm out here with Crystal. Crystal, how you feeling tonight?
I'm doing wonderful.
Now, did you come to speak to the people or sip and learn?
I came to learn because you're never too old to learn.
There's facts. What did you learn?
Oh, girl. I learned I got to get my credit together. I got to get my business together. And Lord knows, I don't want to ever be broke again.
I agree with that one. I agree with that. No, none of us want to be broke again. Now, what kind of business are you planning to start?
The business that I have started since 2018 is the Black Economic Exchange Group. Mission is to rebuild Black Wall Street one brick at a time. And I have what is called, you know how you had the black yellow pages, right?
Yes.
I got the big black book.
Okay.
And, you know, I got a little rap about that. No, it's the big black book because everybody in there black.
Yes.
We got black businesses.
We love black people.
We got black on toilet paper that delivered to your house. We got black on laundry detergent. We have the things that you put in the dryer, the softener wipes.
Okay.
We got black on business. We got black on trash bags.
So this book, this big black book that you have is a collective of all black businesses.
Yes.
For the people if they need resources.
Absolutely.
That is amazing. So where can they find this at?
They can go on blackeconomic.net. You want to wake up being black? We got a black on gas station. We got black on funeral homes. We want to wake up black and we want to die black.
How long have you had this business? You said since 2018?
2018. People were saying that there was not enough black-owned business in the city of Detroit.
Is that what inspired you to put this together?
Absolutely. Growing
that
up.
is amazing.
And
I
growing
love
up on the west side, I lived in the Cooley neighborhood where there was a black-owned drugstore, black-owned record store, and I want to continue to give that torch to everybody.
Since you've seen it growing up, I love that. That is amazing. Listen. Hey, you probably can find some of anything in there from A to Z, huh?
Absolutely.
Listen, that's amazing. For the people who are saying that they don't know any black owners, shop black.
That's right.
At the Black Economics
Exchange Group. Yep,
Exchange Group.
Yep, go to blackeconomic.net.
Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Now, last question, why is financial literacy so important to you?
Oh, to prevent generational wealth. You want to have, I mean, not prevent it, to have generational wealth.
Yes.
You know, I had learned some bad habits from my family, and I don't want to pass that on to my daughters. You know, my daughters are entrepreneurs too.
Yes.
You know, my daughter's in the fashion design. Shout out to Tasha and shout out to Dominique. She has her own catering company, Rose's Gourmet. So I don't, my children, I want them to learn better than what we did.
Yes, I love that. Well, I'm happy that you came out today to learn some things and that you could pass on to the next generation. Thank you so much for dropping some gems on us. Again, shout out your business.
blackeconomic.net, and you can go on Instagram to Black.
Yes, the big black book.
The big black book. And go to Black Economic Exchange Group on Instagram.
Thank you so much for your time.
All right, thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. What up, though, y'all? I'm out here with Willie and Linwood. How y'all feeling tonight?
Feeling great. Feeling good.
First things first, his chain says bad credit is childish.
That's right.
Woo! Well, get your credit up. Anywho.
So bad credit was childish was actually from Linwood.
Linwood, you created this.
Created that.
It was a catchphrase that we ran with, and that helped us create BCIC Academy.
Yes.
Everything else that we're doing.
So,
take a lead on.
This is BCIC, which is bad credit is childish.
No. So when we're talking about the adults, it's bad credit is childish. When we're talking about the kids, they don't know about credit, so they can't be childish.
That's true. That's true.
It is building community inside of communities.
Okay. So y'all just was chilling one day and it came about. Like, how'd it come about?
I'm gonna let Linwood go.
Linwood, come on. You gotta get him Linwood the mic.
Myself and my business partner Willie, we initially started off doing credit restoration.
Okay.
And so in doing credit restoration, myself, I have an educational background. I'm a social worker at a high school. Okay. And from there, I was always wanting to empower the youth with some information that they could take into their adulthood. And so from there, we created a financial literacy program, which is BCIC Academy, and you can find us at bcicacademy.com. And we teach the youth the power of financial literacy and giving them all of the gems and jewels and information that was withheld from us.
I love that. That is dope. That is awesome. Now, what is one thing from each of y'all, in your own opinion, what is one thing that the kids should know as far as financial literacy?
Save more than you spend. That's the first thing.
Okay.
And I'm gonna let him speak on his one thing.
My one thing is be able to educate yourself. Be able to understand that everything inside of schools and educational institutions is not going to be the things that you need to learn that's going to help you succeed in real life. The real life skills and information and education is usually inside of books. If it's not inside of books, it's inside of the hearts of elderlies that can pass on that information to you to help you be successful.
I love that. How long have y'all had this academy going?
The academy itself, we've been about a year and a half.
Okay, that's dope. Congratulations.
So how the academy came about, as Linwood was stating, we created a credit restoration company.
Yes.
We noticed there was a large number of African Americans who actually didn't even know about credit. They would come into the office, thought they had bad credit, they just didn't have no credit. Thought they had bad credit, they just had a medical bill or a utility bill. And we realized that, you know what? It's not about catching the attentions of the adults. It's about catching the attention of the children.
Yes.
Because the children are our future. So if we can't educate the children, what are we doing? Our passion sometimes has to be more important than the financial gain. So if we talk about the kids and we are about the kids, let's educate the kids. And that gave us the power and the inspiration to be able to fulfill that void and create a financial literacy curriculum. We have a financial literacy course that is able to be taught to children as of right now. If you feel like your children is too young to take a financial literacy course, what do? We created financial literacy cards for them to be able to get acclimated with terms, definitions, and things of that nature.
It was starting at what age group?
Financial literacy for everybody.
So my
Financial literacy for everybody. Your 1-year-old right now, you need to order the financial literacy flashcards. We sell for $1.50.
Oh, wow.
We're practically giving those things away.
Drop where they can find that at.
Well, you can find us at bcicacademy.com.
Okay.
That's where you can find us at on all social media platforms as well as that's our website.
Definitely. I appreciate that. Those are great gems for the people to have. What did y'all learn tonight?
What did we learn tonight?
Yep.
I learned
Sip and learn.
I learned the power of relationships because we're gonna do this again. This is a relationship that we're building right now.
Yeah,
And so because I want these microphones in my hand at all times.
Me too.
Yeah, Amazon, I'm on it.
Don't
So
tell
yeah, so yeah, building relationships, right, and networking, and connecting with people because from the power of networking can it's endless, right?
Yes.
Absolutely, and I'm very appreciative to be able to be invited to an event like this,
Of course.
because it's a lot of the things that we learned or other individuals was able to learn. It was some of the things that we knew, with the addition of some of the things that we were able to bring in as far as the youth education. It was awesome as well. So we really give praise to everybody that had this event. Sip and Learn is real. If you guys have not been able to attend the event tonight, please look forward to the next event. Yes, we are going to promote them. Yes, we are going to support them, as well as they're going to support us as well. So I just want everybody to understand that we created a cartoon because we know children are familiar with animation.
Yes.
Our brand ambassadors is former NFL, NBA athletes, which means if you don't want to listen to your parents talk about financial literacy, somebody that you look up to is going to preach the same thing, and hopefully you can grasp some type of information from that, because we're all financial literacy all the time about everything. When it comes to kids, when it comes to the adults, that's why the bad credit is childish for the adults. We're going to build communities inside of communities for the kids. We're partners with the Boys and Girls Club of Southeastern Michigan. Big ups to Sean Wilson. We're looking to do some big things, and some of the people that's involved with Sip and Learn, we're looking to collaborate with them as well.
That is dope.
It's personal, man, but if you reach out and you get us on another interview, you interview us again, we definitely can get you a hat. It'll be hand delivered to you.
Thank y'all so much for y'all
thank you.
time.
We
Social
appreciate
media
it.
handle, if y'all didn't drop it, please drop it. If y'all did drop it one more time.
BCIC Academy, all platforms, and bcicacademy.com to purchase the course.
Just know that it's
Thank
me
you
that you
so
love
much.
and I hate. And don't ever regret the decisions you make, but just simply embrace it. Put some patience within yourself and never expect any help and never expect any